Hey guys, Grog here, back with another Ark Survival Evolved video. Today we're going to be doing some taming, hopefully, and some base upgrades, hopefully. Again, sorry for my voice. I've been sick and it's taken its toll. So, off camera, I was able to make up this grill. I needed the grill because cooking meat in a campfire takes way too long. I also put up these cooking pots because we don't quite have, well, we don't have nearly enough to make the industrial cooker. We need 1800 metal for that, and the chemistry bench takes only 250 metal, but the forge takes 2500 metal, and so that's what we're going to go for next. We want to be able to cook metal up as fast as we can. And since this is going to take 1800 metal, we might as well do this and be able to get this quicker versus doing both of these the long way. So that's going to be one project I'm going to try to work on today. That's going to be tough. I'm probably going to build up some more of these refining forges just to be able to cook the metal faster. But for now, we have stuff to make some dodo kibble. There you go. And so this is everything I need to make 20, except for I'm gonna have to refill these up a few times. So let's get all these lit, and as soon as one gets made up, we can take the water skin and go fill all 4 of those water skins up, bring them back, and just do that over and over again. Now I do have some extra because these rock carrots, well, I guess they don't really spoil before, but I can just put those back. So yeah, I'm going to cook those up. Another thing that we have to think about, because I was going to do some dilo kibble today, we had tons and tons of dodo eggs, which is great. Let's actually stack those. We got 16 dilo eggs, so that's really good too. We could actually probably tame a pretty good Anki or Dodicarus with that, but it needs cooked meat jerky, and so in order to do that, we need preserving bins, and in order to do that, I have to build an area to put a ton of preserving bins. The way I like to do it is to build a little jerkying station with like 20 preserving bins, and I'll just fill up those 20 preserving bins and make tons and tons of jerky, because we got to do that for regular cooked meat and cooked prime meat. And so yeah, that is a process. So I'm gonna do this. As you can see, we already got 3 ready, and we're gonna have to take that kibble out of there when we come back, because there are only enough slots for the water skins. So what we do is we get on Watchdog, come out through here, come down to our little water bay. I just find it easier to do it in the water because we can just use item, use item, use item on all of these, versus if we did it in our water tap. I'm not sure if you can just do use item. I'll have to check. The way I've done it before is, you put it in the water tap inventory and then it will fill up that way. But we can test that out to see if, maybe that does work. I don't know. So let's come back in here. We could probably, there would probably be enough space to pull more out. So we want to put 1, 2, 3 back in. Pull 2 out. Put 1, 2, 3 back in. Pull 2. Put 3. Pull 2. Put 3. So we can go test that real fast in our water tap. Will it work if I'm looking at the water tap inventory? No, see, I can't use item. I mean, I can transfer them all and then they'll all fill up, and that's, you know, 6 one, half dozen the other, it doesn't really matter. Actually, a little closer, so it edges it out a little bit. So we'll take one, put two in. Take one, put two in. Oh, you can actually take two there. Take two, put two. No, that's too many. Take two, put two. We'll come back here and take that last one. So yeah, it's just kind of a rinse and repeat process. If we have the cooker, now that's just convenience. I mean, it's not going to make anything. Well, it actually does make it quicker, but I mean, it's not like this is a terrible process. You can see that even with just 4 of these cooking pots that we're able to get this done pretty quickly. So take one, put two. Take one, put two. Oops, put one more in there. Take one, put two. Take one, put two. Then we'll go fill these up. So yeah, I really want to get that cooker going. In order to do that, we have to get the forge, and you know, I do want to get upgraded. It's, you know, yes, I understand this is a primitive game, but I like to have the best available, because I don't like wasting my time. Do we have 2 here? Can we take another one out of all these? Sweet. Take one more. Take one more. Oh, set myself on fire. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this till we have all that done, and I'll bring you guys back after that. Alright guys, so we're all done. As you can see, we got 80 dodo kibble in here. That's going to be plenty to do whatever this stuff that we want to do is. If it's taming a pteranodon or an ichthy, we'll have plenty to do that. I was thinking about taming an ichthy right now, but I was going to do that for oil, and then I was like, well, if I do that, I'm going to need scuba stuff to get the ichthy. You don't need it, but it's really hard because the ichthyes swim away, and you kind of have to keep up with them, and I hate passive taming in this game. It's ridiculous. Now, once you have one ichthy, it's a lot easier to get another, because then you just use that ichthy to follow the ichthy. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go out on scout and get some stuff back to base and worry about taming an ichthy up later. Now, if I do see a pteranodon, let me check our dodo decks for a pteranodon. How much kibble do we need for a level 150? Now, keep in mind that I do have increased taming rates. Okay. A 150 with my taming rates will only take 5 kibble and 20 minutes. So we'll grab 6 kibble to be sure, and just a few narcotics. We don't need a lot. Where do I have those? Maybe 10. Do I have a bola in here? Bola. I could have sworn I had a bola in here. Is it in this one? Huh. Well, that's a bummer. So I'm going to have to make up a bola in order to get that pteranodon down, if we find one. I would like to get a high level pteranodon, so I'm going to keep my eye out for those while I'm getting some oil and some polymer and some more metal. Ideally, we would like something that has a lot better weight, like an argent, but you know, we're not at that stage yet. Argent, I can't remember what the RGs take. Do they take, it's like Stegosaurus? Maybe, yeah, I think it's Stegosaurus. And so we don't have any of those. And Stegos, I believe, take Sarcos, and Sarcos, I believe, take Trikes. I can't remember. But yeah, we're kind of a little bit of ways from that. We do want to get some Scorpions. Scorpions are tames that don't require. What am I doing? I gotta get stuff for Ebola. They don't require any kibble. It's just rotten meat, actually. And get some hide. Get some of that. Fiber. What else does Ebola take? But the thatch, of course. Do I have any more, or is it all used up? Did you give it all away? No, you didn't. Okay, perfect. They tame Rexes, and let's just craft all those. Rexes are really important because Rexes tame, I believe they tame mosses or pleasies. I can't remember which one, but most importantly, they tame Quetzals, and that's what we really need. Because the Quetzals, we're going to be able to pick up our Inky, our Dodic, and get all of the resources we need from an area and bring it back, and you know, also have that extra carrying capacity. So we got all we need. We got the dodo kibble, we got some narcotic, we got some bolas, and trank arrows. Oh, I parked them up top. So if we do find that high level Pteranodon while we're out flying about, I am going to get it. So yeah, if I find one, I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, so I found this Pteranodon on my way back. It's a 135, so it's not a perfect tame. We don't need this one to be a perfect tame. We just need another Pteranodon to help us, because we're going to need, you know, to carry stuff back that isn't close to our base. And we don't have an RG or a Quet yet. So it's a 135 female, so it's good. We'll get eggs from her too. The oxygen, I checked the oxygen, the food, the stamina, and the weight, and they're all in the average. So, you know, it's not like we're finding one that's got really good, you know, weight, or, you know, really high oxygen. It's just all average. So I think we are going to follow this Pteranodon until she decides to land. Unless, I can't remember, can I shoot from a Pteranodon now? I know you can shoot from some smaller animals, but I don't think they let you do the Pteranodon, because, yeah, that would just make things too easy. And in that 2 seconds I lost her. Where did she go? How did I lose her that quick? Okay, let's make a circle around. So she was over in this area. She above me? No. Well, what the heck? I mean, I was only looking away for like 1 second. Dang it. I mean, it's not like a perfect tame, but it was pretty good. Alright, well, I'm going to search for a little bit, because I don't want to give up that easily. I mean, that was a pretty good Pteranodon. So if I find her and can knock her out, then I'll bring you guys back. Otherwise, I'll bring you back at base with no. Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Getting attacked by a snake. Stupid Titan bow. Killing my deal. Now you scared her away, dang it. Is this you? 135, yes, okay. So we'll just have to wait for her to land, and as soon as she does, I will bola her and tame her up. So I'll bring you guys back then. So I was able to get her down. I really like this super spyglass, being able to see exactly how much percentage they're going to gain per kibble. So I put all 6 on there, but as you can see, each kibble is going to give 25.8% taming, and so I only needed 4, so I went and took the other 2 off, because if you leave it on, dang it, get off. Oh, we're gonna lose taming effectiveness. You guys suck. If it doesn't die. Oh, Oh, you guys are the worst. Well, that's all over for that. Taming effectiveness. Well, that was a good run. We only wasted one kibble. That is a bummer. I hate you guys. So, alright. I'm going to look for another one. I mean, if you guys don't know, if your dino takes damage while you're taming it, then it loses taming effectiveness, and that dino was going to gain 67 levels with a 99.48% taming effectiveness with the 4 kibble. And as you saw in the video, after, you know, they hit it that many times, it went down to a, you know, gaining 10 or 15 levels, I don't remember. So essentially lost over 50 levels. So yeah, it's not worth it anymore. And it only used 1 kibble, and we have plenty of kibble, so I'm not worried about losing that kibble. But it's not worth taming, you know, with that low of a taming effectiveness. So especially with kibble, I mean, we could have got a better taming effectiveness if we had just used, you know, regular meat. So that's a bummer. Alright, well, I'm going to head back to base, drop some stuff off, and keep my eye out for more pteranodons, and if I find one, I'll bring you back. Hey guys, so I haven't found another pteranodon, but I did find this quetz. Now, it's only level 10, and it would just be for weight. You can see it has 826 points in weight, which, you know, I don't know if that's good or bad for this quetzal, but it's way better than our Pteranodon with 200 and something weight. So just for utility's sake, you know, being able to get stuff done, because with the Pteranodon it's going to be difficult. So the way that this works, it's not going to be easy, and yeah, I've done it before. Let's see, how many arrows will he take if I use crossbow with, what's my crossbow at? So my, okay, let's see, crossbow, 216.7% weapon damage. So can I edit you? No, there's a website that will, oh, here we go. Change. So I'm going to have to do some research on how many hits it would take, because the way to do it would be, and I lost it, but I know it's in this area. Where are we? You know, okay, over center of this island. Oh, sweet. We got a beaver dam on land. That makes things so much easier too. Okay. Well, we'll have to come back here too for some cementing paste. So anyway, the way you have to do that is, if you're doing it solo, is getting a grappling hook and shooting your Pteranodon, telling it to attack your target, stopping it, and shooting it, then telling it to attack your target when the quetzal leaves. Because oh dang, we're gonna run out of stamina. The quetzal will never land. The only time it lands is if you knock it out. So you know, this may be a failed attempt at this, I don't know, level 10, but I'm gonna try it, see if we can't get that on video of me doing that. And so yeah, I'm gonna get some grappling hooks and try to find it, and I'll be back. So I'm back at base, and I figure, you know, we might as well make this scuba stuff while we're here. We are going to need it. Oh, we got to turn you on. So we're just going to craft one of, oh, what am I missing here? More hide, probably. Okay. Where's my queue? Doesn't show my crafting queue. Okay. So we got all that made, and I was thinking that we don't want to get that quetz today. I mean, we do, but in order for us to do it, I need to have a backup Pteranodon, because if we die trying to do it, getting back to that area will be really hard, and so we need a backup Pteranodon. So we're going to stick with the original plan. I just got excited there for a second, and I am going to go get that Quetzal as soon as we get a backup Pteranodon, but we do need that backup Pteranodon in order to be able to get back. You know, we have our gravestone so we can get our body or our stuff back, but in order to get whatever Pteranodon we use to do this, we have to have that. So, or the other thing would be to tame a tape jar, a tapihara or tapahara or whatever it's pronounced. But you know, then we're getting into, okay, how many dinos are we getting not doing it the right way? So, and you know, I say the right way, but what I mean is this Rex is just going to town. Let me help you guys out. Do you guys need some help? I didn't even see what level it was. Maybe it's, I'm getting too big for my britches. Oh, there's multiple Rexes. So we'll kill that one. Come over here, land for a second. I'm surprised we didn't get a level off of that. Oh, Bronto, I helped you out. Why are you mad at me? I was so helpful. Alright, I'll get out of your way. We want to get the killing blow if we can on this for the levels. And levels, it'll probably just finish this one level out. Just gotta keep my eye on my stamina and my health. There we go. Okay. So we'll come down here. We're a little bit, we're at about half health, so that's not great. But that's alright. So I'm gonna leave his health where it is. I am gonna pump weight a little bit more. His stamina is not terrible, but the weight is an issue. What level are you, Pteranodon? Okay, I can't see. I'm not quick enough. 85 male. So no, I need it to be over 100. We don't, I mean, for how easy it's going to be to tame with our kibble, it's just not worth getting anything under level 100. You would normally do that if, you know, you didn't have kibble and it took forever to tame, but since that's not our situation, I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to look for one, and we're going to get a Pteranodon tamed up. I'm determined now. Seriously, look at this, guys. 150 male. That is what we want. 210 weight, 4,800 food, and 525 oxygen, 780. So it looks like his food is going to be high. Let me just double check that. I'm just using dodo decks while I'm away, guys. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, okay. No, that's not what we wanted. Here we go. So we want a Pteranodon. Level 150. 6. Calculate. So it'll take the 5 kibble, which we still have. And then we want to do stat calculator. So I think a couple of his stats are not great. 780 stamina I know is low. 4,800 food, so 780 stamina. Oh, let me change this to 150 again. So yeah, stamina is below average. And what did I say? 4,400 food. Above average. So that's, you know, that's sucky. 4,800 food. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a waste. 48. He's got 30 points spent in food. Oh man. See, this is why this thing's great, because I can tell before I even go after it. 210 weight. 210. Just average weight, and then am I missing? Oxygen, 525. Above average oxygen and food. So it's a waste. We're not even going to bother. I mean, it sucks. It's a level 150, but I mean, his two things that we really don't care about at all, and he's got super high levels in those. So no, we're moving on. So if I find something else, I'll bring you back. So I found this level 130, but again, he's got so much wasted in oxygen. I didn't mean to shut the video off. Anyway, yeah, he's got 26 points wasted in oxygen, and the next highest is with weight with 21 points, and then stamina, which is really important. He only has 15. So no, we're gonna move. So we're gonna try this one out. It's level 135 female. The stats, you know, there's nothing crazy. It actually has below average in oxygen, which is nice. And then everything else besides health. Health is below average too, but everything else is average. It'll probably have some wasted points in movement speed, which is a bummer, but at least it's not got wasted points in, you know, two areas. So we're going to try to get this one, wait for it to land. And oh, something really cool with this spyglass. I found that because right click didn't work, but if you scroll in, you can. It's like the zoom feature. It's really awesome. So it looks like it's going to land. So let's go see if we can't. Parasaur, get out of the way. Bola her. Okay. We only want to put 2 shots in the body. And this should, let me look at her torpor rising. Should knock her out. Oh, we're going to need a 3rd shot. Turtle, out of the way, buddy. Alright. So we'll put our 5 kibble in there. So 798, 240 melee. Oh man, that's above average. That's actually really good. So yeah, that's this one will be nice. Let me just go back one page on the dodo dex to see how many kibble. It's gonna need 135. It's only gonna need 4, so we'll take one of those back, and it shouldn't need any. It shouldn't need any narcotic. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back once it's tamed. Alright guys, so we're almost finished taming this Pteranodon. As you can see, its health is getting close to 3520 out of 3600. So when it drops 80, that's when it will eat a kibble. Prime meat, I believe, is 60, and regular meat, I believe, is 40. So once we get down to that 20, it should be tamed. Alright, let's see what we got. We're going to call this New Car Smell. It's going to be our new ride. So we'll take this off and check her stats. Tamed out at 202 with a little over 1,000 health, almost 1,300 stamina. Don't care. We lost some points in that. 231 weight, 503 melee damage. So let's just take a look at those stats actually. So for a 202 with 1050.5, below average health, 1290, above average stamina, that's nice, 525, below average oxygen, 5930, above average food, that blows, 231, average weight, 503, and very, very high above average for melee damage. So that's nice. It got 80 points into melee damage. That's awesome. Is that right? Can that be right? 202, 500. Oh, you know, it's because I have it turned up on the server, so never mind. That's not going to be an accurate tell, but I want you to land, buddy. We're gonna, sorry guy, Scout, you're gonna be, hey, could you land? No, don't follow Grog. Land. Thank you. Put the saddle on. We'll get on new car smell. Have Scout follow us, and I'll meet you guys back at base. So, we're back at base with Scout and new car smell, and I'm excited to have a second Pteranodon just in case something goes wrong and we need to go back out. It also means we can do a little bit more risky things because, you know, let's game up just a little bit. Because if I die, I can get all my stuff back, and with the pet finder, I can find the pet, and with a second Pteranodon, I can go get our pet. So, so yeah, that means that we're going to be able to do some stuff that we weren't going to be doing before. One of those things being taming a Quetzal. That level 10 is going to be mine. Yeah, we need a Quetzal. It's just like upgrading to a chemistry bench from a mortar and pestle, or the cooking pot from, or the industrial cooker from these cooking pots, or the industrial forge from these stupid refining forges. It's an upgrade that we need, and we're not going to be wasting time on getting a really good one without kibble. This is just going to be solely for the purpose of... Did you see that? Something... Wait, what? A dillo dropped right into our base. Are you serious? Dude, get out of here. What do you think you're doing? Dropping from the sky, dillos falling from the clouds. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about our new Pteranodon and looking forward to getting that Quetzal. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.